And in this video we're looking at Google Jamboard. So it's a collaborative whiteboard app. So I'm using it on an iPad. So you've got the option to either join a jam via a code, or you can create a new jam. So we can create a new jam. In the top right hand corner we can rename it. We can also add people, so just like you would with a Google Doc, you can add someone to give them edit rights, or you can allow them to view it. And as I mentioned, you can share a jam code, share via a jam code, so you can send someone a code and they can contribute to that. You can also share it as a PDF, or share a frame or an image, or you can just delete it. So that's all from the top right hand corner. If you had a Jamboard, which is the piece of hardware that you can use this on, you could connect to a Jamboard nearby if you had one. But in this case I'm just going to use it on the iPad. And then the rest of the controls are down the left hand side. So we've got a variety of different pen tools, and you can start to either write or draw your ideas. There's also a highlighter style tool. If you want to get rid of something you've done, you can use the back arrow and that will remove the elements you've created. You've also got a really nice tool here. You've got the handwriting recognition. So if you start writing, it will recognize it and put it into a name. If you don't want it, you can just drag it down to the bottom and it will delete. And in a similar vein, you've got the shape recognition tool. So you can draw a shape and it will recognize that shape, and you can either duplicate that shape or you can click and hold. You can either add it to the other board, so board number 2, and you can use the toggles at the top to flick between boards, or you can click and hold and just drag it down to delete it. There's also an eraser tool, and you can use that to rub out bits that you don't want. You can change the colour, so we can have a different colour pen. If we're working collaboratively with someone, we can use the highlight function, which just highlights the element that we want them to look at. We've got the use of post-it notes. And we can move that post-it note around the board. We can, as with the shapes, we can also duplicate it if we wanted to. In addition, we can share something, we can add files, and those files will be shared with collaborators. So I could add a file, and that file will be shared with a collaborator. I can do a search from the web. I can search for images. And I can tap the images and it will drag the images into play. I can add stickers. I can also add shapes, so I could put in a tablet. And I can either add photos from my camera roll, or I can access my camera and take a picture. And then you can minimize the menu and plus the menu, so you can see that's other options, or I minimize it. so I can use that to select it and move that around. So there you have it. I think it's I could see a really useful way of students working together to map out ideas for a project, pull together a research that they've created, or to capture practical work, maybe the different stages of a project, practical, maybe an art-based project that they're working on. And then, as I said, when you're finished with it, you can either share your jam as a PDF as well. So there you have a quick look at Jamboard, a collaborative whiteboard style app. I hope you found the video useful. If you did, remember to like it, subscribe to the channel, and join me soon for more EdTech videos. Thanks for watching.